And welcome back. We are here with the man in the mirror. It's entertainment critic Ryan J.
Yeah.
Don't make me laugh.
Hi,
I
Ryan.
love that song. Where was that song in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't in there. Oh, no. Okay. All right, Michael, let's just get right into it. The first movie, PG-13 in theaters.
This is the origin story of the King of Pop. It only covers 20 years of his life, from 1966 in Gary, Indiana, his childhood, through 1988, which is basically around the time he went on tour for Bad.
Okay.
That seems like a good call, because do you avoid all the sexual
Yes,
allegations?
all the
controversy,
all the
and everything else,
controversy.
which is similar to what MJ the Musical does on Broadway. It ends before any of the allegations begin, which is one way to tell his story. But I also feel like you're not giving the full picture. You know, this is, and this movie also ends with like a kind of to be continued, and the cast have already talked about how there could be a sequel, and so it's like, you know, this is more of a celebration of how he became the superstar, the King of Pop, and we all know his story, so it is really cool to see it dramatized so well. I mean, Coleman Domingo there, one of the greatest actors alive, as Joe Jackson. We've got Nia Long plays mother. The most awkward thing is that Janet Jackson opted out, kindly declined to be represented in this film, so there are a lot of family moments, and there's all of them there, including LaToya, but you never see Janet, and it's so weird because that's a big hole. You know, that's a huge hole to not see Janet anywhere even mentioned or whatever. It's very strange. And they also skip over a bunch of things, like we know that he met Quincy Jones, which was like his iconic pairing. I mean, who would Michael Jackson be without Quincy Jones? Suddenly they're just together in a meeting, but they met on the set of The Wiz, and so it's like to skip over that he did The Wiz, which was when he first moved out of the house and lived on his own in New York and kind of became his own young man at the time. I think he was like 17 at the time. You know, that's a huge, so they skimmed over a lot, and then some of the things they focused on seem to be a little bit controlled and manipulated in what you want to see, and watered down and kind of
forgot about the monkey.
sanitized.
I have
Bubbles.
so many
I
questions
forgot about
this.
Bubbles.
Okay, so first of all, I think it would be a lot to play Michael Jackson.
Yes.
I mean, it was
That is an
extreme
I know where you're going with this. How is Jafar Jackson, his real life nephew, son of Jermaine? Here's the thing, if Renee Zellweger, the audacity of Renee Zellweger to take home the Oscar to play Judy Garland. Please, Jafar should have an Oscar.
Oh, really?
He's phenomenal.
Really?
Phenomenal. And he's never acted before. See it because it's so great. It's Michael.
I
the
have
music's
more questions
great.
about this.
I
You can't
know.
go to the see it.
Apparently we're out of time, according to your producer.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I love you, Katie.
Just really quick though, do you think it's fair to separate, because he's an extremely talented musician, I mean, unbelievably talented, but to separate it from the second part of his life, which really is difficult for a lot of people to process.
I think where culture is going these days is if the artist or author or so-and-so is dead, you can enjoy their product, but when controversial authors or artists are living and you're still trying to enjoy their work, it's a little less
feet to the fire.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, it's frowned upon because you're possibly contributing money to their causes and the rest of it. And so I think that's where people are falling in the present. You know, that's more of a question for if there's a sequel though, because this doesn't even touch upon it. This movie didn't even end with like the details on the screen. Normally it would say like, oh, he went on to win this many awards, sell this many records.
Yeah.
It didn't even have any of that on the screen. It was very strange.
So can you go just as a fan of his music and enjoy this movie?
Absolutely. Yeah. You know, just know that you're getting a very controlled, sanitized version of what they want you to see. Whoever's making money out of this movie.
Yeah.
You know.
There we go.
Oh, we only have a minute and a half.
Okay. Next
Mother
one.
Mary.
Okay, this is a
In theaters.
this is written and directed by David Lowery, who was born in Milwaukee. And this is a very experimental, artistic movie about where Anne Hathaway plays a pop star who's going through an existential breakdown. She needs a dress made, and she goes back to a friend who has been estranged for many years, and they have this confrontation. They're trying to possibly forgive each other and work out their own personal relationship drama while also dealing with trying to make this dress. And it doesn't make sense. I mean, at the end of the movie, I went home and Googled like the meaning or, explain Mother Mary, and what the writer of that article, and it was a reputable writer, had a very different impression from this movie than what I had. And I think all are valid, but it's that open. There's great chemistry between Anne and Michaela Cole. It's moody, atmospheric, it's very visual. The editing and score are really great. It's smart, it's very deliberately paced. A very interesting open flow set. But ultimately it's like this fever dream and this meditation on forgiveness and redemption. I liked it. I don't think general audiences will, so I'm saying stream it, because I think if I said see it and you see, people are going to send me hate mail.
I mean, here's the thing. It sounded confusing even as you described it,
Very
to be honest.
confusing.
Yes.
And no one can really agree on what it's about. You can pick out some of the themes, but I love her. It's also kind of a movie with music.
Yeah.
She plays a pop star, so they have those moments of her performing, and there's an original soundtrack that's very good.
Okay.
Got
All
it,
right, the
Flag.
last one, Apex, rated R on Netflix.
This is a new movie on Netflix with Charlize Theron, who is an adventurer, and it becomes a survival film where she is out on the side of a mountain where it's storming and there's some drama there, and then she goes off into the Australian wilderness hiking and kayaking, and she becomes the prey. There's a pet predator that's after her. This movie is like an ab workout. I was holding my breath so much. We've got Taron Egerton there. Eric Bana is also in this. It is so intense. It is so suspenseful. It is unpredictable. Really fun to watch. Stream it on Netflix.
This looks good.
It's a good one.
Yeah, that
Okay.
looks really good.
She's fabulous. She's also mogging us the whole time.
Yeah.
It's basically 90 minutes of Charlize Theron being like, I am stronger. I'm more of a warrior than anyone that's watching this movie. I can do more than you
She
can.
looks
and she
tough.
looks amazing doing
She
it.
always does.
Awesome. That's
Cool.
called Apex. Again, it's on Netflix. And you can follow Ryan J on socials at Ryan J Reviews for his full archive of entertainment reviews to help you decide what to see, stream, or skip. It is ryanjreviews.com.